I need $5,000 to replace the graham crackers. Don't really. That was a joke. Okay. Why does this include a person like half naked in their under? Like all of the popular clips from Food and Drink are someone named Lola Bunny doing something questionable. Sugar and spice flavored, not snakes and snails and puppy dog tails flavored. Yes, sugar and spice. Oh, that. I thought you used the crust. Nope, not the crust. That's not necessary. 30 seconds more. Still needs to melt. This has like a whole bunch of splatter from making the sugar. I didn't realize sugar put off that much splatter, but good gracious, it did. Like there's white powdery substance on everything. I find that terrifying. Okay, that's done. And like a little bit up here too. Well, this looks like it's left over from a greasy fun thing, maybe. Who knows? Come on, you. Okay. Maybe I already have 2 cups here and I don't need to rely on this, so we're gonna see how this goes. I think I have close to 2 cups. This is 1. Oh yeah, I am so good. I'm fine. I don't even need to crush up a thing. There, the kids can eat that whole thing of graham crackers. White powdery substance sounds like drugs. It does. It does. And I can see why you would think that. Let me just crush these up a little bit so that they're not giant chunks in there. Hey, you. Hop on. There you go. Chuck. Why are you so angry? It was like, I feel that that's enough chopping. And I was like, but I would like more chopping. It's like, probably not though. You don't need that. Freaking sentient kitchen items. Okay. Mary, could you please select mode to start? Please select mode to start. I feel like if we're calling sugar a drug, we are really loosely interpreting the word. Like, words have meanings, and if you just interpret them so broadly that so many things could, like anything that causes a dopamine release could technically be a drug. Love is a drug, etc. I'm not sure that we should, baby having is a drug that releases oxytocin. I just don't think that's helpful. It's just like words having such a broad definition is so unhelpful. Caffeine is a drug. That's in a little bit more reasonable of a sense, though. Okay, good morning, Liz! I'm sorry, hi. That was not a normal reaction to a person. What's up, Liz? Not being weird, not at all. Everything's fine. If I was Liz, I would be genuinely concerned right now. I would be like, did you just call Mrs. Toinay a druggie? Kind of. Poor Liz is like, what just happened? This is 3 tablespoons of brown sugar for this, by the way. I like when crusts call for a brown sugar instead, or like graham cracker crust instead of a white sugar, by the way, because it has a nuttier flavor to it, and it also doesn't dry out as much. I feel like whenever they use a brown sugar, they're just way more cognizant of the wetness that's necessary to make a pie crust stick together. Unlike that banoffee pie recipe that absolutely was not considering that ratio. I'm trying to break this up though, so I don't end up with clumps of brown sugar in here. But it's hard to move around it with the, what are those things called? Pecans? I keep thinking that they're brown sugar, but then I'm like, wait, that's a pecan. All right, here we are. That was a weird noise I just made. I'm so sorry, Liz. I understand if you're scared and you need to leave to protect yourself. I get it. I get it. How do you keep brown sugar from turning into stone? I just use it a lot. I use it a lot. You can also take like the heel of the bread that nobody likes to eat, the sandwich bread, take the heel off and stick it in there with it, and that'll keep it soft for a really long time too. But I just